Where do you start on your analysis of this one, Coach?
Arkansas State, man, we just bring out the best in people. I mean, they're 4-7 coming in, but they haven't been blown out. They played at Indiana. They played, some other teams, but I don't know how that team's 4-7. I think Mike's doing a great job with his team. If they play like that, there's no way they're 4-7. I mean, they were so good. They made 2 crazy shots in the first half, but then everything else, I mean, they just hit the bottom of the net, and it just reminded me of South Dakota State, to be honest. And so our goal was 60. We gave up 80. So in the second half, we hit our goal with 30. Our defense was much improved, 36%. And 9%. It looks like what we used to see on a defensive stat sheet, but 62% and 63% from 3 in the first half is not. So we've got to get better. I thought our team rallied very well, had great resolve. Rashard Kelly was tremendous. You had the play of the game, 9 points, 5 assists, 8 rebounds. I thought Landry, with 6 assists and no turnovers, logs a team high 35 minutes, was great. In the second half, he just dissected that zone, and Austin, of course, got his 9 points real quickly and didn't scratch after that, but played some pretty good defense and was tough. He battled. 32 minutes has got to be a high for him. Darrell Willis takes 2 charges tonight. Has 14 and 7, 3 assists, no turnovers, and takes 2 charges. That's a tremendous line for him. And Samaje Haynes-Jones with 11 for 17. 27 points in 31 minutes. So other than the 2 crazy passes where he just threw it right to it, kind of telegraphed it, he was tremendous, shooting it, taking it to the basket, and we obviously needed everything that he gave us tonight.
You mentioned on your coach's show last night that with the stomach issues, he'd missed not only game time but practice time, and kind of gotten out of rhythm, out of the flow. And thank you, Arkansas State, for kind of a free-flowing type of game that suits him, even against the zone.
Yeah. He can slither along that baseline and into gaps. He has a very good shooting touch. And then today he defended and did a lot of good things down on that end as well. But we certainly needed him with the absence of Connor, who's suffering from a migraine headache. And I'm just glad that he was able to get his issues straightened out, and he's able to help us now. And hopefully we can get Connor back real soon. Marcus could be back real soon. So we're getting close to full strength.
Zone defenses don't give you any problem anymore. They were a nemesis for years, but you seem to not only play well against them, but thrive against them.
Well, I mean, they played 40 minutes of zone, and we score 89 points. Usually we win when we score 89. We wouldn't have won this past Saturday, but I got to figure out what we got to do. But the law of averages is that these teams aren't going to shoot the ball the way they're shooting it right now. And I know that we're leaving them open some, but not a whole lot tonight. This team made contested jump shots. I mean, I know we left Oklahoma open and we left South Dakota State open. This team was tremendous. I just hats off to them once again. The Red Foxes?
Red Wolves.
Red Wolves, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. They've got some nice players and tremendous team. Devin Sims with 30 points and 10 rebounds.
For the first time in 6 games actually, you win the points off turnover battle. You caused 13 turnovers and scored 20 points off those 13 turnovers.
Yeah, we got some deflections and steals, and they threw the ball away a couple times, and I'm very pleased with the way we did that part early, but then we got away from it. And that's what we talked about: defense, denial, deflections, digs, being dedicated and diligent on that end. And it appeared that we started out that way, but man, they just made they made tough shots, and obviously they've got a good offense and some good players, and we've got a tremendous group in our locker room as well. But we got to defend more like we did in the second half as opposed to the first half.
Would you agree that it seemed to me like from the beginning against that zone that even though you shot the ball well from 3 all night, 5 of 12 in the first half, you end up 11 of 23, that you were patient against it and probed the inside? You they end up 42-20 on points in the paint also.
Yeah, 42-20 points in the paint and 20-11 on second chance points, 37-12 on the bench. So, I mean, you know what? I don't know if that's going to help us or hurt us. It obviously helps us more to win than it would hurt. It would hurt to lose against a team like that, I understand. I don't know in the end of the year what kind of record this team's have or what kind of RPI they'll have. I'm just glad we survived. I'm glad we won the game, and now we can focus on Florida Gulf Coast coming up on Friday. Obviously, they're Dunk City. Last two years they've been in the NCAA tournament. They went to the Sweet 16 several years ago. So it's a team that's used to doing well, and lately in the last 5 or 6 years, and we'll have our work cut out for us against them. But I'm glad we are 9-2 with one more to go before the holidays.